Hello everyone. So I'm going to begin by wetting my hair. I'm using a spray bottle, like a normal spray bottle. I usually do this step in the shower, like the whole styling thing. And like I mentioned in my last video, if any of you have seen it already, uh, I usually, my hair is basically thin and fine, so I have to do the styling when it's really wet. But for the sake of this video, I am just using a spray bottle, so I have to do wet styling. I can't really do it dry or maybe on damp hair, so I get my hair really wet before I start styling. So now before I apply the styling product, I am using a leave-in conditioner. I had shampooed my hair and I used the conditioner, and just so I can get some moisture, I use the leave-in conditioner. I'm going to leave the link of it in the description box. Now I'm using this gel, so this is the only styling product I will be using. I'm not using any curl cream or whatever. I usually avoid those things because they're heavy for my hair type. So I started with about a pea-sized amount, and I'm going to just use some water to dilute the product, because this gel, if you're not aware of this gel, it's really good. It gives you really good hold, and especially if you combine this with a curl cream, it's even better. But I wanted to keep this routine simple, because every single day, as in every single wash day, using 2 to 3 products, it's really not feasible for any of us. And the more product you apply to your hair, the longer it takes to dry. And I'm not using a dryer or a diffuser for this video. I really don't do that every day. I mean, who has time for that? And it's not really good for your hair. So I'm just going to use the gel, and I will be air drying it. So I'm taking some more of that gel, and I'm actually evenly applying the product first. You can even rake this through. Raking means you will have to like finger comb your hair with the product, and then that evenly coats your hair with the gel or whatever product you're using. So once I've evenly applied it, I will start scrunching my hair. Now this is a very essential step, especially if you have wavy hair like I do. Then scrunching becomes very important, because it does take some time for your curl clumps to form if you have wavy hair. If you have curly hair, coils, or kinky hair, maybe it's not really required. I don't know, I don't have that kind of hair, so I can't tell. But for wavy hair like my hair, it really takes a bit of time for scrunching the product into my hair. So that's what you should do too. So I'm basically scrunching it and then pulsing it a little bit when I reach my roots. And I would recommend, if you have wavy hair and if this video is of any use to you, then you should also take some time to just scrunch the product. Take little by little. Don't take a lot of product at once, because that's really not going to help you. And especially if you have fine hair, you should avoid using heavier products, and also using a lot of products, because this is just going to weigh your hair down, and we don't really want that. If you have coarser hair, that will not be a problem. In fact, coarse hair requires a lot of product to keep the hair in place till your next wash day. But I usually don't require a lot of product. As you saw, I just use like 2 pea-sized amounts. I could have taken the both, like I could have done it at once, but I didn't, because you never know if you're applying too much. So I just go little by little. And if you see, I am constantly wetting my hair with this spray bottle, because the moment I feel it is a little dry, I just wet it immediately, in case I'm doing my styling this way. Otherwise, if I do it in shower, I don't really need to do that, because my hair is usually extremely wet. And having water in your hair for wavy hair is very important. If you do dry styling, and especially on thin hair, if you do dry styling on thin hair and fine hair, or even on damp hair, it usually doesn't give you good results, and your curls or waves might end up looking very stringy, and that's not a good sight. So make sure your hair is really wet, and this is applicable to anybody who has thin hair and wavy hair. So I'm taking my time here to scrunch the product properly into my hair. I'm also focusing a lot of it on my on the ends, because I don't usually apply a lot of product product around my roots because I don't have a lot of volume there, and if I just keep applying a lot of product on my roots, it's just going to make it look even more flat. So I usually avoid the roots, and I apply the product on the lengths of my hair and at the ends, and then keep scrunching. And don't be too hard when you are scrunching it, because you should not pull too much on your roots, especially when your hair is dry. So I'm just going to speed up this process. I did take a while to scrunch the product properly into my hair, and then I'll just do this a few times, and once I'm satisfied and I feel that I don't really have a lot of hair dripping out of my lot of water dripping out of my hair, I will stop, and that's when I think the scrunching should stop, because over scrunching will also lead to a lot of frizz. And also, although for thin hair a little bit of frizz is good because it gives you a volume as well, but a lot of people do not like frizz, and I can totally understand why. So if you want to avoid frizz a little bit, then I would recommend to not scrunch way too much once you see that your hair is out of all the water that you applied to spray it into your hair. So make sure this is something that you have to do control on your own. If you don't mind the frizz like I do, then it's totally okay. I'm okay, actually totally fine with the frizz. It does give me a lot of volume, and that's I like it. So in case you don't like frizz, then just be a little careful when you scrunch. And I think I am pretty much done, as you can see. So this is my hair after scrunching, so I'm just going to let it air dry. I usually diffuse my hair because it takes it doesn't take a long time to, I mean, diffusing also takes time, but then it's also a lot of effort. So I'm not going to diffuse for this video. I'll make another video sometime later. So what I'm doing here is I took a cotton t-shirt and I'm just taking the extra water out of my hair. Now this is a very important step. Now if you're not diffusing, although I would recommend doing this even before diffusing, because it helps with a little bit of definition and getting the extra product and extra water out of your hair, so that cuts down on the drying time a lot, especially if you're air drying. So you can imagine how long it can take with so much product on your hair. Now for this video I just used one product. In case I end up using like curl creams and stuff, then it does take a long time. So when I'm not diffusing, now if you want to get a lot of volume, diffusing is the ultimate solution. But if you're not using a diffuser, like I also personally don't like applying heat to my hair so much because it's very damaging. What I do is I take these small clips and I'll just collect my hair at my roots a little bit, or wherever I want a little bit of volume, or I see that my hair does not have volume, it's basically on the crown area. I just take that hair and I clip it, and I will let my hair dry like that. So when I open the clips, when my hair is completely dry, those areas where I am applying the clips right now, or I'm putting the clips right now, those will look kind of lifted, and that's an easy way and time saving way to give your hair a little bit of volume. If you have like flat roots like I do, I practically have no volume on my head, as you can see. So this is a quick way to give your hair some volume. So I'm just applying it everywhere anywhere I feel I do not have volume, and that's how it looks. And then this is how I'm going to let my hair dry, and these are the final results. Now I do have a lot of cast on my hair right now because of the gel, and I kind of don't mind the cast that much, but usually I just apply an oil to break the cast, and this is what I'm doing here. I used a vitamin E oil which I had purchased from Nykaa. I'm not a big fan of that oil because I don't like the scent of it, but it gives a really good shine to my hair, as you can see. So I just took about 2 to 3 drops and I'm just crunching it. You can use any oil that you have. You can even use coconut oil, but I would recommend not using too much of it. Just use like 2 drops and that should be enough for your entire head. And then I am going to just fluff my roots a little bit so my roots do not look very flat, which they usually do if I don't do anything to them. So that's another way of giving some volume to your at the roots. So that's the finished look. I don't think I need to do anything else. This is how I style my hair basically, and I have not used any diffuser for this video. But if I do use a diffuser, I usually get a lot of volume and yeah, so that's about it. So that's for this video. I hope you all found this video helpful. As you saw, I just used one product. Basically, I use a leave-in conditioner, but I usually avoid that. But today my hair was feeling kind of dry, so I used it. I'm going to list everything that I used in this video in the description box in case any of you are interested. So that's my routine. I hope you all liked this video. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Bye bye.